Congress MP Manish Tewari today raised doubts on the fairness of the upcoming polls to elect the party president and also asked the party to publish the list of names of all those who would participate in the voting process in the interest of fairness and transparency, is what he says. In a series of tweets, Tewari reacted to a statement made by senior Congress leader Madhusudan Mistry, the chief of its Central Election Authority. With great respect, Madhusudan Mistry ji, how can there be fair and free election without publicly available electoral rolls, is what he said. Essence of a free and fair process is names and addresses of electors must be published on the Congress website in a transparent manner. Meanwhile, Karti Chidambaram also tweeted saying every election needs a well-defined and clear electoral college. The process of forming the electoral college must also be clear, well-defined and transparent. An ad hoc electoral college is no electoral college.
कांग्रेस पार्टी को बहुत से लोगों को बहुत कुछ दिया है और वो उनमें से वो शख्स हैं जिनको बहुत कुछ मिला है, चाहे वो मुख्यमंत्री हों, सांसद हों, प्रदेश अध्यक्ष हों, विपक्ष के नेता रहे हों, तो पार्टी ने बहुत कुछ दिया है। आज समय था कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर केंद्र की सरकार और भाजपा के खिलाफ एक मुहिम जो चल रही है उसमें साथ देने का, उसमें भूमिका निभाने का। कहीं ना कहीं वो अपनी जिम्मेदारी से पीछे हटे हैं और जैसा मैंने कहा, जब सोनिया गांधी जी खुद कह चुकी हैं कि जिन जिन लोगों को पार्टी ने इतना कुछ दिया है, आज समय पार्टी को वापस देने का है, वो करने के बनस्पत वो पार्टी छोड़ के चले गए, तो जनता और समय तय करेगा कि निर्णय कितना सही था, कितना गलत था।
Somewhere down the line, we have missed that point. This was actually raised by Mr. Anand Sharma at the Congress Working Committee, which we reported. I had flagged that as soon as the Congress Working Committee had got over, Mr. Anand Sharma raising those concerns, and no less than the Congress President, Sonia Gandhi herself, saying yes, those electoral rolls need to be given to people who want to contest. It should be published. Mr. Madhusudan Mistry, of course, is the Chief Election Authority, and he's been empowered by the Congress Working Committee to conduct that election in a free and fair manner. As I said, we have witnessed elections before. They've always, and by and large, the election has to be free and fair and ensure that there is a semblance. This process has been on now for the last 8 months. People like Karti Chidambaram, Mr. Manish Tewari are well aware of it, and they should actually take that effort to see in their own constituencies their blocks as well as their PCCs members are present and they have taken active interest and ensure that it is publicized out there as well as in respective states. So definitely no less than the Congress President has addressed that concern. Mr. Anand Sharma raising this at the Congress Working Committee, which we reflected on that day, that is last Sunday, and it's in that backdrop that this entire exercise continues. Yes, there are questions being asked because everybody is keen to contest. They want to see that how they can revitalize the party and contest. The last time we saw a good, proper election for the President's post was really when Mr. Sharad Pawar, Mr. Sitaram Kesri and Mr. Rajesh Pilot contested that election. Sadly, Mr. Sitaram Kesri and Rajesh Pilot are no more. Mr. Sharad Pawar subsequently was expelled from the Congress party and he formed his own party called the National Congress Party and hasn't ever thought of coming back to the Congress ever since 1999. But definitely for the Congress there is some revitalization, some mood. September 22nd we'll know who all will file their nomination, and in that entire process, as Mr. Madhusudan Mistry, the Chief Election Authority, has made it clear, the field is open for everybody.